Hey, welcome back everybody. I'm Jade Monkey. We're back here in Rust, talking about that Rust Console Edition for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, next generations, and everything in between. We're going to make this one as quick as possible, but check it out. The Rust update is happening now for main branch for normal Rust. That's right. Restart your systems or launch the game. It should initiate the download. It's roughly 4.78 gigabytes, depending on what system that you're on. And yeah, start that now, and we have a whole list of changes. If you've been playing and you're like, hey, I've had a lot of performance issues no matter what platform I'm on, I've had crashing. We did when we did the Zerg Village, and these should help address that as we've been playing these fixes over on the PTB, and they've been really, really, really nice. So we're going to go over the list here right quick. All right, here we go. Beep, boop, boop, boop. Hello, survivors. It's the last Thursday of the month, and you know what that means. Another exciting wipe for monthly servers. This one will be a regular wipe. That's March 31st, 2022. And weekly service, it will be a blueprint wipe. Next month, there will be a blueprint wipe for all servers. And that'll be the last Thursday of April, as last they said. So they could change that. Okay, so the patch we're talking about right now, the patch list, and this is for normal Rust or main branch. Now patch 1.32. This patch includes more polishing of the oil rig monuments, thank goodness, and huge amounts of bug fixes and a huge list of changes and fixes. Or here's a list of changes and fixes. Okay, here we go. Turn on the lights at the oil rig. This should make it easier if you and your group decide to tackle the oil rigs during the nighttime. That's really nice. Improve the flight path of the Chinook, helicopters as they approach the land on the oil rigs. The heavy scientists had too strong of an aim from long distance, so we reduced our accuracy when shooting from far away. Increased the no-build zone at the dome and around Oxum's gas station and the sewer branch. Okay. Reduced the size of the no-build zone around the small and large harbors. Okay. Let me just back up here. And then we've got, during the oil rig event, wait, did we get this one? Okay, here we go. I'm already messed up. Fixed an issue that caused the controller to not be detected properly when the player disconnected and then reconnected it. Fixed a crash that could occur when players get kicked for being idle. Fixed a freeze that could occur when entering the options menu just before the death screen appears. Fixed the game becoming unresponsive after turning off one controller and connecting another. Fixed an issue preventing the user from entering the main menu if online services are down. During the oil rig events, stop heavy scientists shooting at players from inside the Chinook before it lands. Thank you. That will give us a little bit of breathing room, but the heavies are still tough. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're looking to do the small oil rig, I do have a guide on that. I will link it now in the upper right-hand corner. If you want to go check that out. Fixed blue and red keycard doors at the oil rig closing before the monument gets reset. Fixed more rubber banding and collision issues at the oil rig. Fixed gaps in the floor at the lowest level of the oil rig not being transparent. Fixed floating barrels on the oil rig. Fixed more texture issues at the oil rig. We had LODs kind of clip in and out. If you've been to the oil rig recently, you know what we're talking about. Fixed players not being able to draw weapons inside of safe zones. Fixed players being unable to reach some areas of the dome. Fixed levels of detail, LODs, distance in tunnels underneath the launch site and the airfield. Fixed the roof of the airfield silo towers eating anything thrown at them. Fixed flickering textures on the top of the airfield hangars. Some of the oil and gambling wheels. Some oil on the gambling wheels. Oh, geez. Okay, I get it. Put some oil. I was like, oil drums? Oil on the gambling wheels so they spin smoother now. Geez. Reading's good. This is my first language. You wouldn't know it. Fixed metal beams in the lighthouse not having collision. Fixed sign for repairs being in the wrong place at the outpost. Fixed players being able to clip through awnings above the outpost workbenches. Yeah, there's a lot here. Okay, so we have weapon and item fixes. Fixed Spats 12 shotgun not automatically reloading when a different ammo type is selected. And these should look familiar as we have gone through these on the PTB, but it's just really nice that they came through. We're really looking for these fixes, like, my goodness. Fixed being able to unremove attachments from multiple grenade launcher. Fixed missing reload animation on the multiple grenade launcher. Fixed visual issues on the hollow sight and simple handmade sight. Fixed unneeded prompt for unloading ammo appearing on smoke grenades. Fixed arrows sometimes becoming invisible during combat. Fixed some weapons not having a glowing outline when dropped on the ground. That's super useful for us. Fixed being able to place locks on auto turrets. That's really funny. Fixed some building blocks not being upgradable. Fixed being able to place objects where they clip through the L and U-shaped stairs. Fixed rubber banding on triangle ladder hatches. That's nice. That's real nice, especially if you got builds that have been dependent on that. So it's always been super annoying to go around there. So thank goodness that's fixed. Fixed incorrect shadow levels on twig walls. Fixed the wooden shop front not being a default item in the crafting menu. Fixed missing information messages when repairing a structure that has been recently damaged when you don't have enough resources. Fixed the quick drop option not dropping broken items from the hotbar. The candle hat making players' feet shadows look weird. They fixed that. Incorrect time display when using the diving tank. Fixed the hoodie not being able to be crafted outside of the workbench level 2. Water barrels having wrong description. And vehicle fixes, boats not decaying when parked in structures just above the ocean's surface. Not decaying. Okay, yeah, so people push them up. Rib causing a water splash effect when engines are turned off. Reposition collider for rowboat storage so it's a bit easier to access when inside the boat. Fixed gestures not working when sat in the boat. Missing shadows for some road signs. Destroyed barrel fragments clipping through the ground. Texture issues on rusty barrels. Incorrect shadow levels on red refuel barrels, or fuel barrels, scusi. And then we have reduced possibility of barrels clipping into walls. Fixed missing collision at the top of the palm trees. Fixed a spot where players could get stuck in between ice sheets. Seaweed growing above the ocean surface has been fixed. UI, here we go. Health bars not appearing correctly on damaged structures and NPCs. Grid lines sometimes disappearing when zooming out of the map. Fixed the map not panning to sleeping bag clusters when scrolling through them. That's nice. That's been a big one, especially during the Zerg village. Fixed a hang by leaving a server from the respawn screen and then trying to reconnect. Audio fixes. Audio transition when a player enters and leaves the water. Thank you. Missing impact audio when shooting trees. That's also nice because it just gives you indication when you're getting lit up. Missing audio effects when moving between inventory and crafting menus. Audio effect for repairing objects coming from the center of the object instead of the impact point. Fix the audio when opening high external gates being too quiet. Yes, they should definitely be loud. Audio sometime missing from the main menu background videos. Loading music, not looping properly. Oh, okay, I get it. Impact audio firing when items are dropped onto supply crates. Delay sound effects when walking through tall grass. UI sound effects being skipped. Skin fixes. Some skin previews not displaying correctly in the store. Some items losing their skins when dropped. And some lighting and texture issues on skinned weapons. Okay, there we go. That's all the fixes that are coming in from main branch. Just so you know, PTB is still running. It is a separate download entirely. That's where fishing is currently. We should see fishing villages paired into PTB soon. From what we're gathering, I did a video on that already. If you want to check that out, I will link it now in the upper right-hand corner. And let's see, what else? Oh, yeah, the wipes and stuff. I don't have a calendar out, but yeah, it looks like the last Thursday in April is going to be the next monthly BP wipe. And I'm saying it, I'm sure I'll get like a million questions on it, which is fine, but, and they said they're going to hold off and they'll announce the next time. So it looks like it's going to be the 28th of April. It's going to be the next monthly BP wipe, if that makes sense. Just want to make sure everybody knows, because a lot of people have been asking about the monthly stuff. I mean, we go to monthly, but, like, you know, today is the day that the servers just do a map wipe, so you lose everything, but you keep your blueprints, and that's for March 31st, 2022. Just so you know, I know a lot of people are freaking out, because I had a typo on my sign, and I'm like, whoopsie poopsie. You guys are definitely getting a map wipe, but you guys do get to keep your blueprints through the entire month of April, and only at the very, very end is that going to clear out. Well, there you go. That's what we have. Be sure to drop a like if you did find it useful and helpful. It does help out tremendously. Consider dropping that subscribe and turning on that notification bell. It does help out tremendously. Also, if you want to know about horses, as they will be coming into the game, and what to expect, I will link that video now in the upper right-hand corner. If you want to go check that out. Transportation is going to be a thing soon enough. All right, we'll see you guys in the next one. Love you. Bye. Oh, not as dramatic when it hits the side of the wall. Oh, man. Trying to look cool and I just trip.